Welcome to the Fans Only Sports Network, and welcome to Thayer Arena for more high school hockey action on the Fans Only Sports Network. Charlie Adams on play-by-play. Jared Melanson doing camera work here for this one between the Eagles and the Hawks. Bishop Hendricken hosts Barrington in a league matchup for Division I. Hendricken enters 1-0 on the year. Took down Smithfield right here at home. And Barrington enters 1-0 as well. And we'll cut it down to the PA announcer for starting lineups. Starting lineups out of the way, and we're getting ready to drop the puck on this one from Thayer. This game on the Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create products that help share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at ironsteelthreads. You can also find us, the Fans Only Sports Network, on Instagram at FOSports, SPORTZ. Just about ready to drop the puck on this one. 15-minute periods. Hendy in the white. Barrington in the navy and yellow. And we're officially underway. Barrington wins the faceoff and dumps it into the attacking zone. Frank Tillinghast back for the Hawks. Receiving it at the goal line. Now along the boards. Puck freed up for Hendricken. Will wrap around and be floated into the neutral zone. Hawks looking to strike quick with DeRafael into the corner. Go through your starting lineups here one more time as Hendricken puts out a new line, and as do the Eagles. Cody Wood, Gavin Quinn, Brock Carroll, Joe Carmone, Henry Kelsey, your skaters for Barrington, and alongside him, Dom Bruzy, the goaltender for the Eagles. Another face-off win for Barrington. It heads out to Cody Wood. Runs it up into the neutral zone. Now through into the attacking zone, Cullen Crane in with the takeaway. Crane moves up the far side of the rink. Loses puck for a second teammate there right along with him. Off the boards and pushed forward by Ethan Sikora. Your goaltender for the Hawks, Avery Piccione. Senior goaltender for Bishop Hendricken. Barrington bringing out a freshman in their starting lineup with Gavin Quinn. Shot there from Wood. Knocked down before it can reach home. That's Dawson Wood. And Hendricken with possession in their own end. Working through the neutral zone, Mason Crane leaves it for Aiden Kraft. He shoots wide of the net. Off the backboards and nearly recovered by the Eagles instead. Aiden Kraft makes the pass. And with the hand up, we'll get a whistle here. After the whistle, we'll send it all the way in to Hendricken territory for the faceoff. 13:05 left to go as the penalty on the board against Bishop Hendricken here. So a 2-minute power play ready to kick off. And we're back underway after a tied up faceoff. And quickly on the power play, the Eagles have scored. Barrington off to a hot start here, with Connor Hayes scoring the opening goal. a quick score, and we'll take you back to game action now with less than 30 seconds across in the power play. Connor Hayes gets the go-ahead goal for Barrington. Now Bruzy will cover up the puck on the shot attempt. Puck wraps the boards up to Tillinghast. Forced out into the neutral zone. Puck dumped back in after the Hawks check up. Now quick shot. Knocked away. Shot coming from Carlton Lau. Up to the blue line. Dumped into the corner. We'll get a whistle. Puck out of play. Puck out of play with 11:50 to go in the first period. Your first goal goes in favor of Barrington. Connor Hayes, senior forward, getting the job done. For the Eagles here, a battle of the birds, Eagles and Hawks. Not sure if there's any more bird teams in Division I that can go up against their fellow bird competitors. Cranston West Falcons, not a D1 hockey program. Sikora turned around and off the iron, a near second goal for the Eagles. What an opportunity there. Ringing off the iron, and Piccione will have to thank the post there for that stop. Loud off the iron, near score. And now puck dumped into the attacking zone by Sebastian Nault. Skating hard into the attacking zone is Tuckerman Camera. And now puck contested for in the corner. The Eagles unable to connect on that pass. Camera back to retrieve the loose puck. Barrington stopping the puck up at the blue line. Now it's taken away. Look to get it out in front, and the puck stolen. Now shot taken. Maybe a rebound coming. No. Good defending as Tamil was trying to crash through. Mason Crane onto the ice. Pushing the puck behind the goal line as worked to the neutral zone now. Connor Hayes putting in some good early ice time for Barrington. The goal scorer for the Eagles, and seems to be always around the puck. And as I say that, he heads off to the bench. Puck controlled now by Nick Clark. Pass finds its way to Cameron Hayes. Joe Carmone touching the puck for the Eagles. Barrington in its own end. Moved to the neutral zone, and puck will be iced by Carmone there. Couple steps behind center ice as he dropped it down. Stops play with 9:19 to go in the first period. 1-0 your score. Watching Fans Only Sports Network, Charlie Adams alongside with you from Thayer Arena, Warwick, Rhode Island. Might be closer to Bishop Hendricken than any of the other schools it hosts. Pilgrim High School, very nearby as well. Tollgate, a little farther. Hendricken, they're a couple streets over, really. Puck wobbling towards the blue line and touched up, but we'll get a whistle stopping play. And it looks like we're getting another Bishop Hendricken penalty here. It was just seconds that the Eagles took in their first power play to get the first goal of the game, and now Nick Stevens heads to the penalty box. Another Barrington power play coming up. Hasn't been the start that I'm sure Hendricken was hoping for after a strong performance against Smithfield. Glove save made by Piccione. First taste of the second power play for Barrington comes to a glove save finish, and we'll head to the face-off dot to the left of Piccione for the face-off. Another save for Piccione. Clock might have ran a couple seconds there. Barrington's power play with another face-off win. The setup to the slot looked for Hayes, couldn't connect. Some great passing, and again falls apart at the final stages. A dive pushes the puck into the neutral zone for Bishop Hendricken. Onto the ice heads Aiden Kraft to join the penalty kill unit for the Hawks. Out there right now, Ryan Pierce, along with him, Ben Tamel, and an icing there from Barrington will stop the clock at 7:48. 49 seconds remains on the power play opportunity for Barrington. Ethan Sikora, Andrew Sosha, Aiden Kraft taking the face-off. And out at the wing is Ben Tamel. An attacking zone faceoff while shorthanded. Forced out to the neutral zone by the Eagles and quickly dumped back down the ice. Hawks left with 35 seconds to kill. Puck given up at Barrington's blue line. Taken right back by the Eagles, but will have a whistle. And a penalty going against Barrington that will leave us with 25 seconds of 4-on-4 action. Trent Sen heads to the penalty box here for Barrington, their first of the game. And loud whistle there was waiting for the scoreboard to pop up the penalty. Now both penalties ticking down. as we start with 4-on-4 before an abbreviated power play should favor Hendricken. Ten seconds of 4-on-4. Down the ice, bounding for an icing with 2 seconds remaining on the 4-on-4. Seven minutes even left to play in our first period. And it's underway. We're now officially on to a Hendricken power play, looking to tie the game. Right out of the penalty box and right into the attack. Nick Stevens makes the pass to the point. Tillinghast missing wide. Tillinghast gets it back at the blue line, feeds it to the wing. Shot taken, goes up and over the goal, wrapping all the way back into the neutral zone. And now Stevens controlling the puck, getting it to Crane. Hawks back on sides with 40 seconds to go on the power play chance. Make that 45 as puck handled in the corner. Now over to Mason Crane. Stevens takes the shot, deflecting up and behind the goal. Tillinghast recovering the puck there. 30 seconds to go on the power play chance. Looked for Stevens on that pass. Tipped into the corner. Now Tillinghast gets it back at the point. Puck deflected, kept short. Aiden Kraft now picks up the miss. Another opportunity knocked away. Don Bruzy and the Barrington penalty kill doing a good job here with under 10 seconds to go. Another chance knocked away. Final seconds and we are clear of the power play. It's a 5-on-5. Trent Sen heads off the ice from the penalty box and Kelsey on for him. It's a successful abbreviated penalty kill for the Eagles. Just over 5 minutes now to go in our first period of action. Hendricken still trails 1-0. And a good shot attempt there. Goes wide from Kelsey. Fed out in front. And we're going to get a tripping penalty coming up. Take a look here, an instant replay. See him just catch the leg there. Clear tripping call will send the number 5 of Gavin Quinn to the penalty box, the Eagles' second of the game. And it will be the first full power play that Hendricken gets to enjoy here today. On the power play, Crane pushes the puck forward, makes the pass, and a shot attempt gets through for Bishop Hendricken on the power play. They convert it quickly. 21 seconds into the power play opportunity, and Hendricken has tied the game up. Colby Canelos putting away the goal to tie this game. Take another look. Bruzy unable to keep up with that shot attempt on the power play chance. We are all even 1-1 in our first period. Hendricken back onto the attack. Not many with him, and we're getting a penalty on that collision there. So a power play is underway once again for Bishop Hendricken. Fix that timer for you. The Hawks tied the game with a Colby Canales power play goal just moments ago, and right back onto the power play. Puck bounces off the boards over to Mason Crane. Mason Crane gets it back. A shot attempt won't go. Second chance from the other side won't go. A couple good stops for Bruzy. Bouncing back after giving up the power play goal. Now just over a minute to go on the Bishop Hendricken power play chance. Shot taken, deflected away. Stevens with that one from the point. Nice save once again from Bruzy. Couple pushes and shoves after the whistle as well. Nothing major so far. This isn't our first game over at Thayer Arena here today. We had Pilgrim take on out-of-state Notre Dame Prep for an 11 a.m. matchup. Pilgrim came out on top in that one. That was one of the most calm hockey games I've called in a while. Just one penalty, I believe, the whole game, and 0 extracurriculars after the whistle, at least from what I saw. But when you have an in-state team, there's always a little bit more on the line. Final seconds ticking away from the Hendricken power play chance. And it's going to be with Barrington controlling the puck up the far side of the rink. Shot taken from Henry Kelsey as the penalty expires. His shot goes wide, and Bishop Hendricken's right back in with another chance. Puck loose out in front and knocked back into the neutral zone. Just over a minute to go in the first. As we'll get a whistle here, stopping play. 1:17 left to go in the first period. Puck dropped in. The Hawks winning the faceoff there, but not able to do much with it. Now back in the neutral zone. Illinghast will catch it, but bounces off the nets, or bounces off the net first. Pretty good attendance here from Thayer Arena. Parking, though, what a mess. There was a game before this, and you bring in 2 fan bases that will travel a decent amount, and first time I've had to park in the back lot here at Thayer Arena. Did not know it existed, but under a minute now to go in the first period. Puck into the corner. Aiden Kraft fighting along the boards as it circles back over to Mason Crane. Loaded up from Frank Tillinghast and knocked away. Had to get through a sea of bodies to find Bruzy between the posts. And now Tillinghast once again looking for the puck. And we'll get a whistle. With Tillinghast going down there. We're back underway. Final seconds here in the first period, and a chance for Cullen Crane. Knocked away. Still alive, though, with Sikora. Sikora making the pass, and the shot missing wide. Down to our final 5 seconds of the first period. As time expires in the neutral zone to score 1-1. Connor Hayes scores a power play goal, and the Hawks answer with Colby Canelos picking up a power play goal of his own. But this game is brought to you by Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people in communities across the nation, creating products that help share the love for hockey and donating a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your purchase. That's FOSPORTZ 10 for 10% off your purchase. You can find them on Instagram at Iron Steel Threads. We'll be right back in just a few moments with second period action. Welcome back into the Fans Only Sports Network. Your second period just about ready to get going with a tie game between Barrington and Hendricken. Hendricken in league play with a 7-1 win over Smithfield, their only result in league. And for the Eagles, they are officially 1-0 in league play, with a 6-2 win over over Burrillville. Played a couple teams from the Cape. The Eagles took on Falmouth and picked up a 4-0 win, and took on Martha's Vineyard Regional High School and finished with a 2-2 tie over Christmas break. The Eagles also with a 4-1 loss against LaSalle Academy just yesterday, entering today's matchup. I believe we're going to get another penalty coming up here. A pretty high cross-check, it seemed, from Cody Wood, who heads to the penalty box now. 2-minute minor. And another Bishop Hendricken power play chance. And Hendricken quickly goes behind their own goal. Will break out from the near side. Down the ice through the neutral zone is Tillinghast. And he'll wrap the boards all the way back up to the blue line. Passed over to Stevens. Stevens gets it to the wing. Going wide, Mason Crane will pick up the puck and get it back from Stevens before it's loose into the corner. Eagles penalty kill fighting to clear the puck. Stays in. Over with Crane at the blue line. And Stevens has his shot deflected away. Now a clearance down the ice. Fielded by Piccione. With a minute to go on the power play chance for Bishop Hendricken. Good hit. Bit of a reverse hit there. Pushing the pace forward for Hendricken. Stevens able to knock down his defender as delayed offsides sends Hendricken out of the attacking zone. Now a hard skate on the man advantage into their own corner there. And the pass finds Sikora, crossing over on sides into the corner. Final 20 seconds coming up on this power play chance. Shot taken, won't go, and it's swept away into the corner. Up to the blue line now, controlled by Sosha. Now right out in front, knocked away as DeRafael took the chance. Now a shorthanded look going wide. Kelsey had the opportunity, and we're now back to 5-on-5 action, penalty over. Another successful penalty kill for Barrington. And an out in front look couldn't connect for the Eagles. Now back on the attack heads Aiden Kraft. Kraft takes the shot, ringing off the post, deflecting behind the goal. Bounded off the boards, Nick Stevens controls it at the blue line for a second. And now worked around the ice by Tillinghast. 12 minutes to go in our second period. With puck being elevated into the attacking zone by Gavin Quinn. Kicked around by Iman. Kicked around by Wood. And given away. The Eagles now regrouping in the neutral zone, and a huge collision frees up the puck. We'll get a whistle here, and an offsides will send play into the neutral zone for a face-off. 11:20 to go in the second period. Thank you to everyone tuned in here on the Fans Only Sports Network. If you don't want to miss when we are live here, you can always subscribe on YouTube and turn on the notification bell, and you'll be alerted all times we go live, regardless of event. You'll know about it. High school hockey at all levels in Rhode Island. Boys and girls hockey, D1 and D2. One of the best ways you can keep up to date with Rhode Island high school hockey is with us here on the Fans Only Sports Network. And at the blue line, Hendricken will move the puck through their own end into the attacking zone. And Canelos taken down into the boards as the Eagles take the puck back. Good takeaway there. Sends Lau to dump the puck back into the attacking zone. Lau gets the out in front look. And the save made by Bruzy. Tillinghast intercepting the puck at center ice and now leading the charge. A stick lift from behind, but instead a go-ahead goal for Bishop Hendricken. Looked like it might have been a delayed penalty coming up against the Eagles, but instead we don't need a penalty as Colby Canelos gets his second of the game. Take another look, an instant replay. Saw the lift from behind, the hand up from the referee, and the centered up chance finding the back of the net for a second time. Hendricken out in front here in the second period of play. And Bruzy makes the save as the puck bounces up and out of play, knocking off one of the Warwick figure skater banners, one of the many hanging here at Thayer Arena. Puck dropped back into play. Brought up the ice into the neutral zone, contested for near the benches. Back onto the attack. Teammates not along with him as Ryan Pierce dumps the puck behind the goal line. Now with fresh skaters on, Hendricken in their own end. Kraft moves the puck. And a shot's deflected now into the corner, controlled by Camera. Eagles taking the puck up the ice. Quinn taking the shot, the deflection brought in by Hendricken defenders. Quickly out of immediate danger, now up the ice. On to the attack once again. Right out in front, the pass was made and the shot couldn't get by. Now behind the goal. Puck controlled by Kelsey. He gets it nearly out of the attacking zone. Instead, Barrington still working the puck, now able to clear it. It will go for an icing. Stops play, 7:52 to go in the second period. And Barrington, after their opening goal, now 2 unanswered, trail by 1. Big matchups coming up in Division I boys ice hockey on the Fans Only Sports Network. Tomorrow night at Brown University, LaSalle Academy takes on Moses Brown. A shot taken, cover made. And our day here on the Fans Only Sports Network not done either. Pontigansett will take on South Kingstown / Westerly Co-op at 7 p.m. over at Levy. Good D2 matchup for you in the state of Rhode Island as puck moved to the point for Tillinghast, off to the wing. Crane gets it back to Tillinghast, shot deflects into the corner. Tillinghast from the wing, loaded up shot try. Another save for Bruzy. Under 7 minutes here in our second period. Play slowing down a bit with Hendricken getting some face-off wins and shot attempts to go here. And it's been a lot of Barrington icing the puck, trying to catch any break they can. And you can substitute on icings here in Rhode Island high school hockey. Up to the blue line. Back down to the wing, can't be controlled cleanly by the 2-goal scorer, Canellos. Barrington's able to bring it down into the attacking zone now. With Cameron Hayes quickly dispelled of the puck and sent back to the neutral zone. And Piccione watches on as the puck wraps around the boards. Batted back and forth, and a near chance knocked away. A close look as Barrington hopes to tie this game up here in our second period. Puck dumped into the attacking zone for Bishop Hendricken. Nick Stevens there along the glass, fighting for possession. Aiden Kraft along with him, and puck freed up over to the blue line. Placed there and tipped in to the back of the net. It's a third goal for this Bishop Hendricken offense here. The second of the period. And Aiden Kraft leads the team back to the bench. Watch how it happened in instant replay. Just a clean goal there to increase the lead. It's 3-1. Assist goes to Andrew Sosha on the third Hendricken goal. Now 3 unanswered for Bishop Hendricken after entering the period tied 1-1. Really starting to build up a strong lead. Back into the attacking zone is Stevens. And a pass over to Kraft could have produced a chance. Now the second chance on the rebound. And Aiden Kraft is right back into the scoring column here for Bishop Hendricken. Take another look at this one as they're starting to really add on now. Loaded up shot, won't go. And Aiden Kraft in the perfect place to clean up the mess. Bruzy traveling a little farther out of his crease, creating a wide open net that Aiden Kraft was not going to miss. 2 goals back to back for Aiden Kraft. Got a hand up, and now with the whistle, the referee heads over to the bench, talking with the Barrington bench as a man heads to the penalty box for the Eagles. It's Joe Carmone off to the penalty box, and it's a Hendricken power play once again. Continuing on with another power play chance. Bishop Hendricken looking for goal number 5 now. Sweeping around the crease did DeRafael. Couldn't get one to go, and now Cullen Crane missing high. Shot knocked down. Played cleanly, and now up back into Hendricken territory. The Hawks pushing the pace quickly. Tillinghast hustling into the attacking zone. Shot missing wide. Two minutes to go in the second period. As Aiden Kraft brings it back behind the goal line. Nick Stevens fighting for the puck in the attacking zone. Now wrapping it around the boards. And shot sent in and the save made. Takeaway for Barrington. Chance working up the ice, 2-on-2. Just over 30 seconds to go in the second period. Hendricken with 4 unanswered goals. Final 10 of second period action. Hard skate, needs to shoot, takes the shot, but unable to get it across. If he did, get it off on time. 4-1, Hendricken, after entering the period, tied up 1-1. 3 goals come across. Canelos gets his second, and then Aiden Kraft with back-to-back scores to make him a multi-goal scorer as well. Will send us to our second intermission, but not before. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Iron and Steel Threads. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create products that help share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale to making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10, that's SPORTZ 10, to get 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at Iron Steel Threads. We'll see you in third period action coming up next here on the Fans Only Sports Network. Stick around. We'll be back in a few from Thayer. Welcome back to the Fans Only Sports Network for your final period of action. Hawks leading 4-1. It's your final period unless the Eagles in this next 15 minutes can put up 3 goals at least to make their way back into this one. One last time tonight, we'll let you know that this game is brought to you by Iron and Steel. Iron and Steel Threads is on a mission to bring the game to more people and communities across the nation. They create products that help share the love for hockey and donate a portion of every sale towards making youth hockey accessible to more families. Go to ironsteelthreads.com and use coupon code FOSports10 to get 10% off your purchase. Find them on Instagram at ironsteelthreads. We're ready to drop the puck and we're underway. Third period action, a 4-1 lead after Avery Piccione gave up the opening goal that put Barrington up in front early in the first period. Has been all you can ask for from a goaltender since then. Again, this is a Barrington team coming off of a loss to LaSalle Academy yesterday. And following it up with that, what the moment looks like could be a loss to Bishop Hendricken as well, two of the top hockey programs in the state. Puck in the corner, Kraft wraps it around the boards, and Hendricken's off to the races down the ice, 2-on-1. Aiden Kraft leading the charge. He gets it back over to DeRafael, who can't finish it off. And it'll go down and be an icing. 13:52 left to play. And back underway now. Shot from a distance, missing to the left. Puck being recovered along the boards. Now taken into the neutral zone. Floated back by Sosha. No icing, puck heads down behind the goal line. And now a quick takeaway for Trent Sen. And a hand up for the delayed offsides, pushes Barrington back. And another clean takeaway, big hit. Down into the open ice. As Tillinghast defending now with Dawson Wood bringing the puck up. He gets free, takes the shot and scores it. Dawson Wood has reignited the Barrington bench. Early in our third period, it's 4-2. And after the score, referee might have heard something he didn't like as he's off to the penalty box. Dawson Wood gets the score, but also earns himself a trip to the penalty box as Hendricken will go on another power play here. A chance to answer back. Now down to a 2-goal lead. And after a big goal like that, it's a bit hard to relax. You just got your team one step closer to making this comeback. But it cost them there. A penalty against the Eagles. And now it will be a 5-on-4. And now a man heads to the penalty box for Hendricken. Hendricken has Ryan Pierce in the penalty box, and that'll keep it a 5-on-5 as we drop the puck. So penalty's actually offset there. And Dawson Wood didn't cost his team anything numbers-wise on the ice besides no longer having him as an option. Again, a loud whistle holds up the face-off as both centers taken out. Hendricken back on the attack, looking to answer the Dawson Wood goal. With a 4-2 game. Puck up to the blue line with Tillinghast taking the shot, and play whistle dead. 11:04 to go in the third period. New skaters coming on for Bishop Hendricken. Captain Nick Stevens. Excuse me. Nick DeRafael alongside him. Stevens with the puck, trying to center it up. It's knocked off a skate and taken down the ice. Delayed offsides, taking Bishop Hendricken out of their own end and now down the ice. Along the boards, Austin McCarty looking for a puck. And Mason Crane pushes the action forward. DeRafael knocked down. Both players on the offsetting penalties. Standing in the penalty box. Could be looking at the next whistle to be free from the penalty box. We'll see how it develops with Mason Crane now in his own end, trying to lift it towards the neutral zone. Stopped in the blue line, kept in play for the Eagles offense. Now puck battle along the boards. Sent back down by Mason, or towards Mason Crane. And now a bit of a weak pass intercepted for Barrington to keep their attack alive. We'll get another clearance, hand up, icing the call. And yes, both players will leave their penalty box. Not much has changed since Dawson Wood entered the penalty box after the second goal for the Eagles. And Hendricken finally with the answer here in the third period to add on their fifth goal of the game. The Hawks get it done in the attacking zone with Cullen Crane putting away goal 5 for the team. Able to beat Bruzy there, and he jumped back to a 3-goal lead. Quick stop made by Piccione. Seven minutes to go in the third period. And we'll get the stoppage here with the puck being fought along the, looked like, apron of the goal. another penalty is on the way. In the neutral zone, the trip will be quickly called and quickly applied for a Barrington power play. Now if you get the power play goal, 2-goal game, you could definitely see a pulled goalie and get to a 1-goal game. And, well, from that point, stuck up in the corner. And the puck controlled by Barrington, taking their time on the power play, now working it through the neutral zone. Long dump down the ice. With under a minute to go on the power play. Barrington still in the attacking zone, and now a giveaway, and it could be a shorthanded goal. It is. Hendricken adds on shorthanded, and it's again Colin Crane as we continue with the Hawks putting up back-to-back goals from the same player. It's a breakaway goal, and it's goal number 6. Short-handed goal for Colin Crane. So we started the game with a Barrington score from Connor Hayes. Then the Hawks responded with 2 straight from Colby Canelos. And an inside look there. Defenders trying to rip it from immediate danger as we're getting another Hendricken penalty on the way. Eight seconds remains on the current penalty. And now with Frank Tillinghast heading to the box, it'll be 5-on-3 for 8 seconds before it switches to a power play. So we started with Canelo's 2 goals, and then Aiden Kraft followed up with 2 goals before Barrington responded with Dawson Wood scoring the second for Barrington. But now Colin Crane has back-to-back goals, and the Hawks are up to their biggest lead of the night, a 4-goal lead. And just 4 minutes remain in the game, and Barrington remains on the power play. Barrington's not been able to do much with their man advantages. Now under a minute to go on this one. Down to 45 seconds on the power play chance. The Hendricken penalty kill working hard, and Piccione watch that one go right by him before his teammate sends it into the netting out of play. Barrington moves from the point to right out in front, and it's ramped over to goal. Colin Crane with a good takeaway, and it's again a shorthanded opportunity, this time for Tillinghast on his way out of the penalty box after a successful penalty kill. Puck still loose out in front, as Mason Crane loads up a shot. It's knocked down. The Eagles bring it back into the attacking zone. Loose and sent in to the neutral zone. Under 2 minutes to go now, with Sikora controlling the puck. Options available. Aiden Kraft not able to put away to score, and now shot sent away. A minute and a half to go, and it looks like Hendricken will pick up its second win here in league play after a strong performance against Smithfield. They are doubling down with another great offensive output and strong showing defensively as well. One game that didn't count towards their real record, but did happen. The Ed Walsh Memorial Cup. And LaSalle took that one 4-1. That was a big game. Packed house here at Thayer Arena. As we'll get an icing. Speaking of LaSalle, they play a big game tomorrow against Moses Brown over at Brown University Meehan Auditorium, one of the crown jewels of hockey rinks in New England. Will be a good one there from Meehan. We'll have it to you live here on the Fans Only Sports Network. We hope to see you there. 5 p.m. puck drop. Just a big matchup in general with the state of Division I. Looking at the top of the standings, that game should be a good one. Moses Brown started their season with a great overtime victory over Smithfield to open the entire season of Rhode Island high school hockey. And there's your final buzzer. Your final score, 6-2. Comes from 3 goal scorers for Bishop Hendricken, all splitting the scoring evenly. 2 goals for Cullen Crane, 2 goals for Colby Canellos, 2 goals for Aiden Kraft. That'll do it for us here on the Fans Only Sports Network. On behalf of Jared Melanson, I'm Charlie Adams saying goodbye. We'll see you next time on the Fans Only Sports Network. 6-2. Hawks take it over the Eagles. Battle of the Birds goes the way of Bishop Hendricken. We'll see you next time on Fans Only Sports Network.